Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, everyone. My name is Krista, and you're watching Heart to Heart. Our subject today is failure isn't final and success isn't instant. We're going to talk about how failure is a part of learning and success takes time. Here we go. All right, Pam, what do you think?
Good morning, ladies. Failure. Failure is not final. And unfortunately, when we were going to law school, we didn't understand that really.
Yeah.
Because when you took an exam and the teacher passed it back and you didn't get the one you was expecting, you didn't have a very good feeling. But you didn't know that later on down the road, it meant try again. Because if you do something and you don't get it right, all you have to do is try again. I remember growing up too, when we would go, we were playing and we fell down. My grandfather would say to me, "Why didn't you fall up instead of falling down?" But I don't understand that, grandfather. He said, "But get back up. Keep getting up. No matter how many times you fail, if you go and you try to do a math problem and you don't get it right, try it again. It's no big deal. Plenty of people in life have tried and tried something several times. Athletes, they try things over and over and over before they get it right. And one of the things that I have tried is speaking in public. Because over the years, I was shy of speaking in public. I loved acting the fool, getting up and doing concerts and all this stuff with no rehearsed line. Because if somebody passed me a line to read, I wasn't going to get it right. But you know what? I kept at it. And now, you know what? I got that down pat. So failure is not final. You just keep trying because that's what it means. Eventually, you'll get it right. It makes you stronger and it makes you wiser. And success do not come in an instant. How often do we start a project, but we got to put it on the back burner because we can't get it done now because life takes over and it gets in your way and you got to go on and do something else. But you want to succeed at your whatever project you're doing, but you didn't get it done yet. But you keep going back to it and you keep working on it. It's just like anything you start. I owned a brick and mortar business one time and I had to start at the beginning and I had to learn my own way. Yes, by the time I got it down pat, I was ready to move on because I knew it wasn't for me. But then I found this business and I start from scratch. And it all takes time. It's step by step. Rome wasn't built in a day. So if you want success, you start today and you take small steps, one step at a time. And I can promise you, you'll get there. You'll get the results you want. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly, Pam. Thank you so much. Okay, Tina, your turn.
Agreed with everything she said. It's so true. Like we're here to learn. It's like our experience as human beings to grow with all the knowledge that's out there. If you don't find the right answer and you make a mistake, you just make another choice and you keep going until you achieve the results that you're looking for. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on going. That's what my grandmother would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, right? Grandma's analogies, I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great. Okay, so is that everything, Tina?
Yeah,
Before I
yeah.
move on? Okay, sorry. Okay, Grace, your turn.
Thank you. Thank you, Krista. And good morning, ladies. And I really love this question. That's very nice. And failure is not final and success is not instant. Like, you have to work for it. And when you're working for it, there are some moments when you feel your failure, right? But you still have to move on. So, which is really, 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 I really like the topic today. And especially in this business, if you see like people are, I've seen like when we hear these success stories from the people, they have gone through a lot. They have like They have worked even after having like 3 or 4 kids that they're taking care of. They're doing 2 jobs and 1 job, like when they're starting this business, but they're still working on this online business just because they have this hope. They have this why, the strong why to keep going. So that's really amazing. And I remember this thing happened to me, and still it happens. Sometimes we feel like, you know, oh, we need to just stop, and and we take breaks, but that doesn't mean that we quit it, or we don't like working on a business, even if we are feeling only 25% that day, but that 25% we put it in our business, and that's why we keep going. That's why we are successful. So yes, of course, success is a process. It's not, and in that process, you have, sometimes you feel failure and all that, but those failures only teach you what not to do, so that next time you can do better, right? So I really like it that, and especially in this business, when you have this big community, you have training site provided to you, you have everything there, and you're not chasing people to sell anything, or you're not keeping inventory to ship anything to anyone else. So in this business, especially, just keep going, and one day you can get success, because we are 250,000 people already successfully running this business. So I would really suggest the viewers, whoever is watching us talking right now, especially on this subject, so go take a leap of faith and just forget about failures. Failures come, they just teach you a lesson, and then keep moving forward and get the success. Thank you, Krista. That's it for me for this topic.
Thank thank you, Grace. Again, all three of you said amazing answers. Yeah, so we are taught when we were younger, at least in my generation, that failure is bad, right? Like Pam mentioned, in school, you get a test back and it's 30% or 40%. Instead of looking at it and say, okay, what didn't you retain or what didn't you understand? Let's do it again. It's like, oh, you got 30%. That's horrible, kind of thing. So yeah, it kind of ingrains in your psyche that failure is bad. But if you look at any of the people in any of the, like even let's say you go to a bus driver that's so great at his job. How long has he been doing it? He's probably been doing it 5 or 10 years, and he's done all the wrong things. And that's why he's an expert now. Or you go to the person like at town hall that's processing your paperwork. Why are they an expert now? Because they've done it for 5 or 10 years again, and they've worked out all the kinks, and they know what not to do and what to do to get your paperwork, processed really quickly. And so it's the same with working online. You have to go through the kinks. You have to go through learning things, and I can give you a whole list of things of what not to do because I'm a jumper. Let's try this. Let's try that. Nope, that doesn't work. So yeah, so I can tell you what not to do. Like I've got a whole list of things that what not to do. But I only know those because I tried them and I wasn't afraid to fail. And that's the only way that you are successful in anything, working online or whatever project you're doing, is if you're not afraid to fail. And redefine success for yourself. Success for some people, they look at it and they think that they have to be a millionaire tomorrow, and that's success. But that is not success. Success is completing what you started, and it's the journey along the way. That is true success. And really growing as a person and your business along the way. That's another definition of success. So you have to define success for yourself, not what society thinks success is. So that's another thing that you have to think about. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed our discussion today, everyone. And if working online and building a business of your own excites you, shoot us off a message, get in contact. We're more than happy to help you. There's also a link in the comments. You just click that. There's a complimentary webinar, no cost, that you can watch and get more information. And we are more than happy to work with you. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.